Welcome to the Tap In Podcast. That was hard, yo. That was hard. I don't know how much of our producer that got it, but I did hear you a little bit, and you said, "Yo, we recording." So I said, "We gotta get the last little bit in there. You gotta get the last little bit in there." So welcome. It's another episode of the Tap In Podcast. I am one of the hosts, the rare one himself, Kev Rodgers, as I like to refer to myself. And I'm here with some, some people, some rare friends that I got, get some rare opinions, you know what I mean? I like to get a little pun on the words. I like it. But yeah, man, we here for another episode today. This is episode 9. We had just confirmed this before the show. We took a little pre-shot. And we had to make sure it was episode 9. So that worked out. But yeah, as I start, I introduce the cast, the people that are here with me to help have this great conversation for y'all to tap in and have a good time. So to my left, as y'all can see, this is a new studio now. We here, new studio. We said that on the last episode, but we're reiterating that now. Yeah. Budget went up. We told y'all it was going up. So to my left now, no more catty corner. To my actual left, no more catty corner. I got my dog. He played fullback. I played running back. That's the relationship we got. You know what I mean? So you can see what's going on with that. Hopefully, he doesn't make any more CTE jokes. He might. You got anyone? He'll get there.
Just bring awareness.
Okay, cool. Understood. This is Apex Dorian. Give it up for Apex Dorian. Let's go. We ain't get the claps yet, but we'll get there. And to my right, kind of semi-catty corner. Semi soft position. Semi-catty corner. We got my dog. He worked with me as far as day one, A1, since day one. I like to put those puns in there too. Rare ones himself. This is Freak Riik with 2 eyes. Make sure you follow him. What's up, Riik? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good.
Gym today?
Yeah.
I was about to say, you told us it's the gym today, so unless you lied. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay. We got the gym today. All right. And then obviously we got to shout out the guy who's making sure we look very illustrious. Ooh, I was trying to make sure I enunciated that right.
Rare.
Because little puns. We got puns all day. But yeah, this is a guy who makes sure we look very professional and sound very professional on this Tapped In podcast and give you guys great episodes. And has also been a creative director, part of the Rare Ones brand and Kev Rodgers brand. Give it up for cameraman with the 3, but he's not a cameraman. I'm gonna say that for you. Yerp. We know we from Jersey. Anyway, let's get right into it, man. I got my guys here. I got my guys back. This is the original cast. I felt like we've been
OGs.
Yeah, OGs. So I'm gonna dive into the first part of the stuff. We're gonna get back to it because I got a jersey on. All right. If y'all know, this is a very rare jersey called Pleasant Valley. All right, number 12 is on it. Aaron freaking Rodgers. Aaron Dorian. Nice little callback. I like it. So as you can see, I'm just setting the mood, I'm setting the tone. It's been week 1. All right. That means a lot of teams feel like they have a shot. A lot of teams feel like.
Well, how do you feel about Green Bay?
Listen, I was going to get there, but I.
You know what I mean?
All right. Cat's out the bag.
You stalling.
Okay, you're right. Okay, I've talked to you guys personally. I feel like we're going to have a slow start. Now, as people don't know, I'm a Packers fan. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. That's where I got the Rodgers on the back of the name from. And we started off 0-1. Point blank simple, we got our ass kicked. All right, and that's coach language right there. Coach Kev talking now. We got our ass kicked. All right, no excuse whatsoever. Went into a divisional game. They was in that motherfucker going, "Skull! Skull!" I was like, "Oh man, where we at? I don't know what's going on." So I was a little nervous. Aaron got his ass kicked, tried to hit the guy. Ayahuasca did not work. Did not conquer anything that game. But I feel like we're going to have a slow start, man. I really feel like we're going to start off. My actual prediction is 2-4. before shit start rolling. Before Aaron has a relaxed moment. 2-4. We're gonna start off very slow. We're gonna take this very slow. It's gonna be a sluggish.
You sound okay with that.
Yeah, I'm actually okay. I'm actually okay with that.
I would not be okay with it.
No, I'm okay with that. My guy is, he's done that before. He's had run the table, relax, a couple of quotables that kind of calms everything down. And the play just does what's going on. We had some rookies. We got young guys in there. Now, we dropped the first play. Listen, okay, let me get into it. So, we played, Minnesota in the first play of the game. Aaron throws back the ball. As a Packers fan, this is a dream. We've been talking about receivers not doing well, all this bullshit, Devontae, all this going on. I don't know what's about to happen. Aaron drops back. Green 18! Yeah, easy. Where you guys going? Boom. He throws that sucker. He's going like, oh. I said, oh my God, he throwing a deep one?
First play of the game.
Christian Watson. Drop. Okay? Drop. 75 yards drop. So I knew right then and there was going to be a problem today, okay? Anybody who knows football, that's a sign, okay? That was a sign. It didn't look good, and it didn't look good for the rest of the game. So that's my take. I'm going to leave me alone on Green Bay right now, all right? Now, I don't want to talk too much about it, but, we got an Eagles fan here, so I want to give you guys your just due because you guys took care of somebody in our division. Hard Knock special, fan favorites right now, and shut that up pretty early. How do you guys feel? Oh, two. I'm sorry, Rob. I did not mean to disrespect you, Cameron, man. He's an Eagles fan too. We got 2 Eagles fans in here. You guys are 1-0, all right? How you guys feel about that?
I did watch Hard Knocks, and I saw, the hype. I was getting goosebumps. I'm like, all right, talking, but not week 1 though.
Okay.
Not week 1. Y'all figure all that hype shit out
Talking
and
shit.
Being a better team as the season goes to week 1. I'm not hearing none of that shit. We got to come out and whoop your ass. That's just it. I mean, they did for halftime, but week 1,
Yeah, that was
the team gonna come back.
I did what I had to do.
Yeah, but
I want to know
how Detroit came in the first half. They came out ready to play.
Yeah, they did. It was coming out smoking a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, it was smoking. It was roaring. It was like and it was it was a lot of shit going on. That I was like, look, this is a Detroit 12 o'clock noon game for a Philly team. We live in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Mm-hmm. Shout out to H. Paul. He always says that. That's why I wanted to say that. That was just hilarious. He always
QB10.
Yeah, he calls it that. Yeah. So like we're in this area, so we can kind of feel a little bit as far as how like the drag of like going to that type of like environment early in the morning playing contact sports is probably not the most comfortable. So I wasn't surprised about the slow start, but y'all picked it up. Y'all got the dub. Y'all won it up.
J1 Hurts.
That's the name? Is that the name you coined?
That's
All right, you gotta coin him all season. J1 Hurts.
J1 Hurts.
That's the name all season. But yeah, anyway, so I had to get that out the way because I knew I was gonna have to talk about Green Bay. I knew I was gonna have to face my fears and understand that we lost. All right, we're gonna take this thing slow.
Or if you had to make a big prediction, what's y'all's season?
What's the record?
Mm-hmm.
You ready for this?
You lost 4 already.
Yeah, we did lose 4. No, we're gonna go 11-6. We're gonna go 11-6.
Oh,
We're gonna go 11-6. We're gonna go 11-6. We've been spoiled. We've been 13-3 for 2 seasons and 13-4 last season. So it's like, all right, we're gonna lose 2 less games, but get into the playoffs. Just get into there. Just get in there. Get us in the dance. We know how to boogie. You know what I mean? It hasn't happened in a little while, but football is tough. It's a hard sport. We've had some rough endings. I was at one. If you guys been watching the show, you know that I've told you I went to the Green Bay game last season where we lost in the divisional round to the 49ers. And I feel like there's a little conspiracy on that. At least my personal take with that. Everybody up here knows that my brother's a diehard 49ers fan. And I ended up flying on January 21st, right? Which is his number, and that's my football number. And my seat was seat A21, so I was sitting in the middle. Yeah, so I kind of wasn't, and I still have my ticket to this day, so this is a fact. This is not something I'm enhancing. So I was already kind of pocketing that in the back of my brain, like, nah, no way. No way.
Saying, bro, are you sure you want this today?
No way. So the fact that we lost to that team, it was like kind of like wild, bro, fucking wild. Yeah. So, Anyway, long story short, yeah, man, that's
supernatural stuff right there.
really supernatural stuff. He's still up there bothering me, but but at the end of the day, man, that's what we're gonna talk about when it came to football, man. I just want to get week 1 out the way so people can understand we tapped in. That's the whole point of the podcast. All right, moving forward, we talked about something in the car, and we was trying to stay away from the subject on how y'all doing today. First of all, I want to get that out the way. What was your day like? What'd you do today? What'd you do today? Let's get that out the way before I move forward into the other stuff I wanted to stay off the conversation on yet.
Making some moves out there. Moves out. Stuff.
You was out. You sound like a drug. I was out here shaking and baking.
Just moving, you know what I mean? Moving around.
Moving. I think we played a little bit of 2K today.
Yeah, we played some games.
How did you feel that our team did today?
We did very well.
Okay.
Very well.
Rob, how'd you feel that we did today?
You know what I mean? We on 23.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, we're great. Like that first, because then I'm switching to dude.
Yeah, because your first build was the point guard, and then that. No, your first build was the center, and the second build was the point guard. But the point guard, we started getting our ass kicked. Okay, we ain't had no inside presence.
We got like a 2-game winning streak.
Get a little rhythm going.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out the shot.
Oh, the point guard shot.
I couldn't figure out the shot.
Kev was like, "Oh, why you take that shot?" I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Nah, bro, it was a bad shot." I'm like, "No, it wasn't." Like you saw the shot.
I did say I felt like it was. Cause I be shooting. I'm a shooter. So I felt like it was a bad shot, but you know he said it wasn't. I gotta let him live. Speaking on that, since we on the still game topic,
I'm going to 23.
Oh, you making your announcement? All right, go ahead, make your announcement.
Everybody.
How are you gonna make your announcement? You gotta make it dramatic, bro. So here's your announcement of what you're about to do.
I'm taking my time to 23.
And
not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5,
okay,
not 6,
okay,
not 7, not 8, not 9.
Okay. What?
23.
So, yeah, Tariq went to NBA 2K23 today. Me and Rob did not do that yet. We are going to do that soon. But Tariq decided to let us know and the world know that he went to 23 today. And me and Rob said, oh, interesting. Okay. Why do you feel like you have to announce that to us like that?
He gonna show y'all around when you get there.
I think there's a part of him that wants to be the one. That wants to be the one to be like, yo, y'all don't know what it's like over here, bro. Y'all don't know what it's like over here, dog. Like y'all gotta come around with me. I'm gonna show y'all the roots, youngsters.
I already got tattoos.
Y'all still got the 2K generics on, bro. Them gray sneakers is nasty on y'all feet.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a side of you that might want to feel like that. That you want to be the guy to be the introduction to us when we come to 2K23. Dude, we are a unit. This is our thing. This is not just yours. This is not just Rob's. This isn't just mine.
But you know, I had to figure it out. Go figure it out. Y'all here.
This is the team that I'm dealing with. Okay.
What's your bill gonna be like?
Yeah, what's your bill gonna be like?
I don't know. I might switch it up. I might do small forward because I haven't done small forward in a long time.
Oh, interesting.
You gonna make sure to shoot threes?
I don't know. I want to dunk on people.
Do you feel like you can shoot threes now?
Yes. I'm a shooter, man. You know what I mean? Shooters gonna shoot. You know?
Rob, do you feel like he's a shooter?
Do you think you're a shooter?
I am a shooter. Shooters gonna shoot, man.
Nah, sometimes you
can
be
shoot 1 out of 4, but
you being nice, Rob. You don't be saying
4.
I'm gonna say 1 out of 4.
Do you feel like that's accurate? It's an accurate statement that you shoot 1 out of 4 from deep.
I don't know.
That's 25%.
Yeah, it's 25% from 3. Just to make sure we're calculating on the same number here.
I don't know.
You don't know if you don't know you can shoot at least 20. Okay, so here's the answer that we all got. If you do not know if you can shoot 25% from 3,
Don't shoot it.
I'm shooting it.
That's crazy.
That's called gunning. What's your bill gonna be when you go to 23, Rob? You go back to being a center?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be a point guard now because this guy
I was actually gonna say that just to try to stir some controversy. Like, what if he make a center first and he already?
I tried
he grinding the center out.
I was not interested in 22.
Nah, we're too locked in for our builds. Like,
I'm about to say y'all gonna have two centers.
Yeah, I don't think I want
I
to
would
do
go to
that.
shooting guard if we did that though.
The shooting guard?
Yeah, I'll be a better shooting guard.
See, we've been going on some streaks lately, but there be some OD people in there. And here's the thing, too. I'm going to talk to this camera right now. You little kids, go to bed. All right? Y'all are up way too late playing 2K. We should not be in the park 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm playing with my friends that are adults, okay? That are playing 2K calmly. And we hearing some kids going, fuck shit. What the hell's going on here? Your ass, kid. We shouldn't be hearing this shit, all right? People pay bills. Okay, there's a lot of frustration going on in the world for us to be hearing little ass children, okay, with no real responsibilities yet, telling us we ain't shit in a video game.
I mean,
go to bed.
We was young once, the cousins come over, stay over,
Yeah. But
Lucky they didn't have online really when we were playing as kids.
We actually, you're right. You're right. You know what?
Going
Yeah,
crazy.
you're pretty accurate. I probably would have been saying some wild shit, honestly. Especially our Halo days, I would have been saying some disrespectful stuff. Speaking, all right, that's a man transition. It's just like that was a Euro step. Call of Duty, okay. This is why I wanted to bring you in because this is the
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2.
It's coming up.
This is the cast right here. We also play Duty. This is the cast we play Duty with. Okay. All right, guys. I'll put it on camera. All right. I'm not the one that plays Duty the most. All right. So I try to hold my own. If I get 2 kills, I'm amazing that day. All right.
Good day.
Now, I may not be always the reason we win, but I promise you, I'm not always the reason why we lose. Okay. That's my Call of Duty speech. All right. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. The rare one, Kev, Apex. What's your full name? Is it Apex Dorian on there?
Yeah, Apex Dorian.
All right, great.
Riik
XB.
XB.
Rob, Lucid Agency.
I don't remember.
05.
What is your Call of Duty name?
I was Mr. Washington.
Yeah, it's Mr. Mr. Washington. Hilarious. Funny inside joke. Anyway, yeah, Call of Duty cast. I feel like the only problem I have with Duty is like some of the people that I feel like there's a lot of PC players that play. We play a lot. And I don't know if it's just me, but these niggas don't be dying, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just feel like I can tell if you PC if you just take amount of bullets that should be dead. Like it's we be
Adderall.
no way we should be having 1,500 damage with 1 kill. That's impossible. That's the fine laws of physics.
That's how it goes.
You feel what I'm saying? That's not it. Okay, so I wanted to know on y'all take so far on what's bothering you about Duty, and if you could talk to Activision right now, what would you say we gotta fix, man?
I've always been a fan of the game. It's like you said. I feel like you can't turn that off. You can't be like, I only want to play with console players, because if you do that, they only let you play the story mode.
That's it.
You have to play with somebody who's going to kill you, and their name is C-. Like, you can't. That's PC all the way.
C- is hilarious.
Asterisks and like, all right, you on PC right now, jumping up and down.
Oh, these guys are aliens, man. These guys are aliens. So that's my only gripe with it. What's yours?
I ain't really.
We be chilling. We be winning. We be winning still, though. We be winning still.
We be balling out. Bottom
be
prison.
They do whatever they do.
Yeah.
We go bottom prison.
I'm not
Bottom of prison.
in video games like I used to be.
Bro, we play the game there every day.
2K. Call of Duty. That's it.
So are you not? So are you saying that those are not video games?
I just play it. Like, I'm talking about, like, exploring, like...
No, we don't play outside games like that. Yeah, nah, I don't. Yeah, like I don't got time for all that.
Story mode type.
Let's be honest,
I
like,
don't really play no story mode games like that anymore.
Them days are over. I'm like, give me my sports and my one shooter game, and I'm good.
Splinter Cell.
And a lot of majority of the time I'm playing with y'all, so like I'm not like I'm sitting there. I mean, I play season mode like 2K or my player in 2K, but like other than that, I'm not playing a bunch of story modes and shit. I mean, Yeah, them days are just about over.
Yeah, those days were good days.
I watched
A lot of adventure games.
any y'all watching anything new? I know we all be got times we watch it. Anything new y'all can put us on, put the people on right now that's tapped in?
I got a show that I'm mad I finished.
Interesting. What is it? Put us on.
Severant.
What the?
Severant.
What app?
I want to say Hulu, maybe.
Hello.
But
Hello.
it's a I don't know. It's just a crazy show. Like people, like when you go to your job, you go up the elevator, they put a chip in you that.
Oh, you was talking about this. Yeah, go ahead.
Like your job life is completely different in your brain than when you go home. Like you don't remember
Did you ever
that
watch
you
the
have.
Velcro experiment?
What is it?
The Velcro experiment.
The Velcro treatment?
The Velcro experiment.
Oh, the Velcro experiment.
Yeah.
Is that a show about a week?
It's a movie.
Something like that. Like where they separate your mind. Yeah.
No. So in the movie, right?
Stop, Kev. Don't
They
even
get
do
in the
it.
job, right, and they get a chip planted in the back of their head,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
they
basically what
set
you
them
just
up
said.
in like some office in like some other country or whatever, and
Slovakia?
they start killing people. Like if these people didn't do something or something like that, they kill them, blow their head off.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
nah.
So like, and they were working at that whatever office for like a couple years, blah blah blah, and they just set them up like basically as like a whole experiment type shit.
That's what it
It's
is.
a
That's what that
couple
show
movies,
is too. Like they kill you in this show if, like but you die
Yeah, they're
like
trying
in
to
your
direct
job
like
life.
that's crazy.
What?
Yeah. You never seen that?
These are some violent shows.
No, that's a movie.
Oh, this is some violent.
Watch that movie. Velcro Experiment.
Violent film. Velcro experiment.
It's another movie that I watched. I forget what it's
Thought that
called.
was about Jabul jeans.
I saw the movie Brother.
It's like
Brothers the other day.
I was like that kind of.
Huh?
The movie Brothers is what
Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg? Say no.
Classic.
was a guy
Yeah,
from
classic.
Danny Darko,
Danny Darko.
the main actor. I forget his name. He got a weird name. What else? did he
Danny
play?
Darko is already weird.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite actors right there. Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's a good actor.
I want to put my Oh, Rob, you watch anything?
I saw a show and didn't finish it yet. Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah, an anime. It wasn't bad.
Oh, Netflix,
Oh,
right?
wow.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't even finish that yet.
I'm sorry. Just gonna apologize. Don't hit me, okay? Because I ain't got nothing for you. All right.
What?
I watched Mike.
Michael Jordan.
I watched Mike.
Nah, the Hulu money.
I did.
I can't support it, man. Just based
did.
off of.
I mean,
what I heard.
Yeah, I tried.
It was
watching
like, since I watched it, and I know a lot of people, protest and not watch it, rightfully so, because I didn't think I was going to watch it. But I was on Hulu, and I think I was watching Always Sunny, and I ran out of the season, and it just put what's new next, and it just let it go. And it was about 3:00 in the morning, and I got like halfway through like the first episode apparently, and I'm like waking up, and I'm like watching Young Mike, and I'm like, all right, this is weird, but I'm like half asleep, so I kind of was like let it rock.
So it was like a nightmare type vibe.
Almost in the beginning, yeah, the beginning, because the first scene is like the shitty version of Mike that they showed with him on stage reenacting the Spike Lee joint. So I'm like watching that part, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't it, man. This isn't what this ain't Mike right here. I don't know what this is. This guy in the face looks wild. Look like Seal. He looks like Tyrone Hill. He looked like his skin peels. He looked like he get bad deals. He looked like roadkill.
How was his acting on Mike?
Huh?
How was he acting of Mike?
Okay, so when he gets to, so the young like Mike, the real teenage Mike that they had, that was a different Mike too, because they had a baby Mike and then a teenage Mike. The teenage Mike, they were telling some of the stories. So they told the pigeon story where I heard about Mike where he started fighting because somebody took his pigeon and killed it in front of him, broke his neck. They showed that story. It's like weirdly shot, but it's like, all right, that's what they're trying to do. Then they get to the part where he's like a teenager, and he goes to like juvie and stuff, and he's kind of like liking the fact that he's in juvie, which we already know that Mike was going through that. And the dude, some white guy comes in, I guess, who was like a person who just trains in the prison or something, whatever, or the juvie center. he was like, they thought Mike was like, I want to be the toughest guy in jail or juvie, and he went over there to fight the dude. He gets beat up. Mike gets beat up, and he's like, yeah, I want to learn from you. And then he teaches him a little bit. Then he takes him to Cuss. So we get to the Cuss story. Everybody knows that, Cuss has been Mike's. I mean, what Mike became, Cuss is one of the main reasons for that. So, big mentor to him as well as trainer and everything, to be honest with you. So anyway, they show that. I like that part. I like what they did with Cuss. Now, we get to the part where he gets older and the one with you start seeing him looking bigger. He was okay. He wasn't like terrible. Like, it just, they put him in a bad situation. You feel what I'm saying? It was like everything around him didn't really like support what he was doing very well. You could tell he was the most enhanced out of everything.
Yeah.
Like, he was the most polished. Like as far as when they were doing certain versions of the behind the back scenes, not the bald Mike when they were showing him old. That was terrible.
The kid himself he didn't do bad.
Yeah, so like himself, like when he was doing, so they did a Robin Givens so how they did it in episodes, because it was only like half an hour episodes. It's not like it's a long joint. So it's like 8 episodes and they're all like half an hours, but they're focused on one part of it. So like one episode is called Criminal, one episode is called Love, one episode is da-da-da. So it's like the Love episode is when he's, meeting Robin Givens for the first time and showing that situation with his mom, with her mom being extra and really like painting this picture how he got the Barbara Walters, like making Mike look like a wild bull. Like I mean, it's nothing you really, if you know Mike's story,
yeah,
it's nothing you're really learning anything new. They're just playing on. I'm just really big on nostalgia. I love people who do time period shit, especially now the way they do it. That's why I was like all in on the Winning Time. And
how much? I mean, they like listening to Mike talk about it with like Dana White and shit. He said that he didn't fuck with it because they didn't ask him nothing about his life. They didn't pay him money.
So that's. It showed in what they shot. They shot only what the public. They shot what the public knows.
I feel like they listen to his podcast. And
It's not like they went in and tried to like.
They also use
why
that.
did they do that?
No, they use that stand up, one man stand up.
Yeah, so
you can tell that.
Right, so it wasn't like they were trying to recreate stories that we wouldn't know about Mike.
Yeah,
it was like they were creating the stories that we would know or already heard or just seen on paper and just put that to a visual. That's just what they did. But like dramatization version of it. So it's like maybe some things are enhanced and not like completely accurate, but that's the purpose of it. Was swinging at the aura of what he was, more or less, of trying to accurately tell his life.
I never really seen nobody try to tell like a life story of someone like that and the person is still alive and they don't ask them no questions. Like,
they do that all the time. That's why the Bobby and the Straight Outta Compton kind of started switching it. Because anything before that, maybe Ray too, and Muhammad Ali.
Selena. When I was younger, I thought Jennifer Lopez was Selena.
Oh, interesting. See?
Now that was a real good movie.
Oh, because she played her in
No, that movie, she bodied the role.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she played her in Selena.
Yeah.
But sometimes, in the most part, like I said, like the Mike Jones was. Like out of 10, it's like a 4, like a 3 and a 4, bro. Like it's like the only reason why it was tolerable is because I'm obsessed with Mike Tyson as far as like his legacy and what it is. Yeah. Like, and they were only just telling the stories of what I know. It wasn't like they went in there trying to go tell something that like Mike has to confirm. Mike, was this true or not? It's like, bro, we already know what our shit. And even how they told the whole allegations of the story. There we go. There's the punchline of where I wanted to get and where the fucked up part was at and why I understand why I was like I had to kind of turn it off. They get to the part where they're telling the story about how they're trying to tell the scene of what happened of the court situation with Mike and the girl who said that he raped her, right? And they try to recreate that scene of what happened in the court office and all that stuff. And how the girl and what the girl went through and how all that stuff and her story. She started off at like this black Essence model Miss America type of joint, and Mike was there to help speak or something, and he was kind of flirting with a lot of joints, and that was the joint he took up to the hotel, whatever the case may be. The way they kind of described the story, there was a scene where they showed like what she said, right? What she said happened, and when they said her story, they put the visual of like what Mike was doing. Yeah. So now like you're putting your image of what you I guess what they said, or I don't know if that's actual, if they got the tapings in the court room to say that that's what she said word for word, because they used what she said word for word to describe what she went through the rape part, and they shot what Mike did.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So now you're like going through what it would look like if Mike actually raped this woman.
Oh, that's wild.
You see what I'm saying? So like you're like watching that, and then when he gets like done the part or whatever case may be, what she said happened, he get, like they break the fourth wall a lot of time in Joan, where like Mike's looking at the camera talking of like explaining what's happening, and he like gets to the point where he gets up after and he pulls his pants up and he looks at the camera, and like he says, oh, like y'all, and he looks at the camera and goes, y'all don't love me no more, or so like kind of being sarcastic, like because this. At this part of the series, it was showing everything that you were like trying to hero him about, and then at this point, it's like you showing the animalistic that they're trying to describe him to be, and he looks at the camera and goes like, "Are you?" And then at the end of it, they had the help numbers for women that been in, that actually had rape that type of stuff going on. So, like
Against him?
No, like you know how people have the suicide numbers and stuff like that, like the help numbers. They did that at the end of the episode. Like that episode, the credits they had women who went through that, which is like
that's crazy.
Yeah, which is like
this
the plus
is more of slander against Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
now
like.
you see where I'm getting at. You see where I'm getting at. So everything Mike said about it, I don't even know if he watched it, but that's the moment when it clicked. Like that's the moment when it clicked because, like, man, I can't. So Rob, I'm gonna say this part right here. And I'm going to confirm this part with my mom. Okay, so you might have to cut this part. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say this or not, but I have to use this example to describe what's going on because this is a real serious topic when it comes to that. So when like my mom's been raped before. So when it comes to like that type of like, stuff, it's hard to look at it sometimes and go like. And mess with it like, yo, are y'all trying to really give a message, or is this propaganda, or is this what you're trying to use? By the way it was shot, bro, like I'm kind of conflicted in my emotions because it looks so like predicated to the one side of just using the episode to give you this vision of making this feel real, and like I don't know if I would have. I don't know. Me personally, I would have went that way of trying to tell that part of it. Like
he wouldn't have let them if they.
Yeah, like it was so like the one side. It like I don't know, bro. It just felt I don't know. So I hope that they was all in good faith and they really are trying to give a message that women who've been through that, because that's some serious shit. And I would hope that it wasn't the propaganda, or maybe it's just me being conflicted with my emotions as a consumer watching it. But that's my take on that, and that's why I kind of the thing clicked with the Mike Tyson situation.
I just thought about something random. Do y'all remember when 50 Cent had to lose all that weight for that movie where he looked like real skinny?
Oh my god, that's what he looked like, bro.
That's the old Mike Tyson. That's the Mike Tyson that they got in there.
It was crazy, bro. But the best actor was probably the Don King actor, yeah, cuss, and that's probably it. But other than that, like I said, 4-3. I'm sorry, Mike. Don't kick my ass when you see me, Mike.
I mean, he didn't like it either, so.
Yeah, I mean, so I just proved to that. Man, I don't even know if I want to touch on the subject right now, bro. To be honest, I don't even know if it's the right time. Yeah, I don't think it's the right time yet. It's too close to home, and I want to make sure I'm sensitive to the conversation of.
All right, let me ask you all a random question right now.
Else.
It's for both of y'all, and Rob too. If you could go back and give your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Good question. Love the way you just came and did that, Tim. I'll let.
One piece of advice. 18.
Rob, you want to get on this?
It could be simple. It don't got to be deep.
I want to start from that way around, because we're gonna come and end on you.
No, I'm thinking.
Pause.
I'm thinking.
Pause. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, pause.
Jesus.
I'm nodding my head too, like
Jesus.
I'm if I had to say one thing.
18-year-old.
What were we in?
Senior.
Seniors? Yeah.
Senior, going into the summer. So let's say you're a senior, you're graduating, going into summer.
Right.
Great question.
Nah, that is a great question. It is. Stick to your guns.
Trust what you got going on.
Trust the process.
Riik with 2 eyes. Oh,
So
that
trust the process. I like that.
Trust the process. Trust the process. Thunder up.
Stop.
Push harder. There you go.
Push harder.
Yeah, just like I don't know, like this is kind of complicated. So I could say like,
I give the real. This is Tap In Podcast, bro. We give the real here.
You 18.
Give
you
the
got
rare
one,
answer,
one
man.
piece of advice. You come back and you just, I can only tell you this.
Yeah.
That's it, and I'm going.
that's it. That's it. Damn. I don't know, man. Shit. Like, all right, come back to me. Come back to me. This is a tough one.
I think I would say in the same sentence, so it's kind of like one thing, but almost 2 things. I probably would say, yo, you about to go through some shit, all right? Just know your inner faith is not wrong. Your inner intuition about how you feel about what's going on is not wrong. You know, allow yourself to not let that shit eat at you. And then 2, you need to get ready. You need to get an entertainment lawyer today, nigga. Today. It's coming, Kev. Get an entertainment lawyer. Get an entertainment lawyer. I just ready to go in the portal when I'm out. That's it. That's it.
18-year-old self sitting there like,
I'm like, what the hell? Shit. I'm gonna really take over the world after that.
Mom, what's an entertainment lawyer?
All right. It's on and popping.
I feel like for me, mind you, I'd had the question, so I kind of already thought about it. I was just stop being scared, just in general. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like everything that I do, I think about it too much, and sometimes that stops me from doing it. A lot of times that stops me.
People do, especially our age too. Like we're gonna overthink a lot of shit that we 20 years from now are gonna look at like, what the fuck was you doing?
You should have done this, or you shouldn't have done that, or whatever. Just stop being scared. Just
And you would really take that advice from yourself, because when you look, if you got a chance to see your future self say that, you realize that you obviously lived that long. So anything else is like fearless. Like, all right, at least I know I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get to that point now.
just do it, man.
That makes sense.
Stop
That
being
makes sense.
scared.
Back to Reek with 2 eyes.
Let it come to you.
Is it ready? Are you ready?
Let it
come to you?
Let it come to you.
All right, I like it.
You know what I mean?
I like it. Very zenful. Very zenful.
Yes.
Man, you got any more? You got any more of those? More of those? Anybody else got some stuff,
all right.
man?
So, all right, this is a whole. This is gonna go left.
Oh,
So,
okay.
All right, so my
Dorian, get
coworker,
ready
right,
after he'd say this.
he was like, he was like, yo, like, we was talking about some shit, right? He was like, yo, like, you ever was fucking a girl and she shat?
She shat?
She like shat herself,
Whoa.
like sharded herself.
I don't think I got that far.
I feel like that can only happen during.
No, it could probably happen. I mean, bitches be queefing, but that's not a shat.
Yeah, I feel like that can only happen during one sexual activity.
Well, yeah, well, I don't.
Interesting.
Nah, I understand what you mean.
That's
but
yeah.
He was like, he was fucking her, and he was like, yo, have you? I was like, yo, she gotta get out.
She gotta get out.
She gotta go. Like,
If she shat?
Yeah, if she sharted herself.
I feel
like sex, like she sharted herself.
I feel like, just to be honest with that,
Why was she pushing like?
I feel like, to be honest, listen. The person in me in the moment, especially if I'm the host of the evening, and that happened to me in my domain. You know, I'd be upset. I'd be upset to like, yeah, you're right.
I'd be devastated.
But morally, the right
You allow her to
situation,
clean herself.
morally, the right situations to look like, bro, what the fuck do you expect could happen? There's 2 things that can happen. You either gonna get pleasure or pain. Okay, 1 or 2 of those things are going to happen in that. Okay, this is not a. I don't think anybody can look confused in that. I don't think anybody can look confused.
Wait, you yourself getting pleasure from her doing that?
No, her. Like she's either gonna shat, it's gonna be bad, she's gonna be in pain, or it's going to be pleasure. He didn't get the pleasure part. It just got the other half of it. So it's 50% chance of what's going to work in that environment if you're going to do that.
That's a little extreme, bro. I feel like in that moment I really wouldn't be worried about her emotions.
Yeah, you gotta worry about her emotions. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that like I wouldn't be like in the point where she got like, oh, I'm pissed at the world at her because I'm like, bro, I chose to do that.
Beyonce shats herself.
You know she did that during sex.
You gonna let it happen?
Listen, Jay-Z, I'm going to the dinner, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay-Z. I'm coming to the dinner.
You gonna let Beyonce?
I'm coming to the dinner.
Beyonce said,
Hey man, hey Beyonce, you the queen. I'm coming to the dinner. Jay-Z, listen, hey, Rock Boys in the building tonight. All right? You know what I mean? You got an answer for him? That's my answer.
That's gonna be okay.
The Black album is one of my favorite albums of all time.
It's never okay.
That's my answer.
Look,
the baddest chick you could imagine. You okay with that?
I mean, the Black album is like.
I don't think so.
Listen, Black album is.
I don't go that far.
Gotta be top 5.
Shaq, like.
The Shaq gonna be
Encore.
She's gonna be black.
Encore.
She's gonna be real black.
Is Reasonable Doubt better than the Black album?
Is what?
Is Reasonable Doubt better than the Black album?
No, not to me. Not to me.
It's reasonable.
But there's some doubt.
I doubt it.
I mean, some people would say Reasonable Doubt is. I love Reasonable Doubt. I think it's just like top 3 or 4, but I would still put. I got Blueprint, Black Album, 444. Blueprint 2. I didn't want to put Watch the Throne in there because I just put that as a dual project. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too far down this list because then I'm gonna start disrespecting them and start putting stuff, saying like this gotta be at the bottom. Like, those I'm just gonna acknowledge the goats. So yeah, that's that. What else you got? Freak Riik. Now we know why you call you Freak Riik. What's the next thing?
Oh, that was it.
Oh, okay.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
If you could live one place, pick somewhere to live, one place in this entire world, where would it be? Any city, any whatever, any country.
All right. So I don't know if I actually meant this like literally, but figuratively, I said this out loud. I was in the cold, and my toes was freezing, and my hands was freezing.
Did this figuratively?
Nah, this literally happened, but I said this, and I don't know if I meant this literally, but figuratively in the moment, I said,
"You could deal with it."
Nah, if
I was about to say,
if I die here, I die here, and that was Green Bay Lambeau Field. So I don't know. I can really answer if there's one place I could live, because I don't know. But I do know that the place I said I could die at is Lambeau Field.
So you would deal with that cold out there, just
if I died at Lambeau Field, that's okay. I lived a great life. If I died at Lambeau Field.
So you want to live there?
No, I don't know if I want to live there
for the rest of your life.
Nah.
So if they said you could live here for the rest of your life.
I mean, Lambeau is pretty much in people's backyards anyway.
Like, yo,
I can have my own crib in Green Bay.
Yeah,
your own crib, you can live there.
Would you put a
I'm allowed to travel and stuff though, right?
Would you put
like go back home when I want and stuff like that?
Yeah, but you don't get travel for.
That's your main house though. That's your
on the
main
weekends?
crib.
Only on the weekends.
Yeah.
Would you put a studio set up?
Yes. If you telling me I could live in the stadium, in Green Bay Stadium, but I'm allowed to travel on weekends?
In a stadium? Where can you live in the stadium?
Bro, the stadium's so big, they got spots they can turn into rooms and like studio space and shit like that.
That's where you want to live the rest of your life?
If I could live there and I'm cool, I'm comfortable. I mean, like, I'll wake up in Lambeau Field, bro. I'm like, yo, where your crib at? Like, I mean, only me and Kanye know what it's like to live in the stadium.
You just point this.
That's it. I can only say me and Kanye know what it's like.
Live in the stadium.
Huh?
Ocho Cinco, like his first 3 years.
True, but he played for the team.
Why
So
But still,
because he was that dedicated. Like he literally.
I think he was basically saying it was way cheaper for me to just stay here.
Nah, he said that too though.
I think that was.
But you gotta be an extra level of dedication because we play
I
sports.
think that was the high
Rob,
key.
but at the same
Yo,
time,
like-
Rob, if you be sick of your job
was
too,
frugal.
you don't want to stay there all damn day.
He was
But his
frugal.
explanation,
You gotta
he was
really
like,
love what-
why- he was like, "Why would I buy a house?" And it's like, it's a big facility right here. Like, it's
It's like Riik, if you could live where you worked at, would you still live there? No, you don't want to be there all day. At a point in time, you tired
Bro,
of seeing it.
He said the
You
only
gotta be
reason he left,
dedicated.
they
You gotta
kicked
be
him out.
super awesome.
He said if they never kicked me out, I wouldn't have left.
Which is pretty
Like,
genius.
We're gonna have to charge you more.
Out of here, bro.
Pretty genius, bro. It's pretty genius though. Shout out to Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, he probably had old drums coming up like, yo, this much bigger in the stadium.
Oh, facts. Meet me right here. You pull up the address. It's the stadium.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking about because I was talking to H. We was talking during a football game. He was at an Eagles bar in LA because he lives out there now. So he was just at an all Eagles bar, like true like people from Philly that moved out there and shit like that. So it just made me think like, yo, I remember I had a brownie. Let me tell my brownie story. Story time.
Brownies.
So
Damn.
this is the friedest I've ever been in my entire
Brownie
life.
right now.
Okay, I don't think I've ever exuded this type of high in my life.
The edible, yeah, that will get you there.
All right, and this is my first edible.
Oh wow.
Yo, this is not a edible. This is the edible.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. It's a different, different punch. So I get it right. Not only did I eat the whole thing, I heated it up because I'm new to the process. I'm trying to process it like a brownie, not process it like, bro, this will
Yeah,
kick
that's
your
gonna
ass.
activate
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
THC.
exactly. That's gonna kick your ass if you don't know what you're doing. So I ate the brownie. I remember Ish again. Ish was the first person to notice that I ate the whole brownie.
Where was you at?
I was at Henry's initially. So I was there first, and it was a game that night, right? And I think I'm lying. No, yeah, it was a game, but Sam was having a couple people over, I think. So you was there. I think it's the S2. I think this night we took the picture.
Oh,
What picture?
Yeah, the picture with all of us on the
on the
porch.
porch.
Henry's porch.
I think it's on my page.
There's a lot of pictures on him porch.
Nah, I used to when I was fat.
I was chunky
Rob had the
Campbell
ski
soup
mask
too.
on?
I was chunky. I was.
He gave us a ski mask. And that's
Nah, I wasn't ski bag. We was all chilling. All right, so we ate the brownie and shit like that. And I think we was SD one day, so we went to go pick up Carrie, right? And this is like a half an hour now, and the brownie didn't kick in yet. So H like, yo, Kev, let's go. We're gonna go pick up KB. So all right, cool. Get in the car. You know, we back out his driveway. Got a long driveway, and I'm just noticing like, as like the driveway like lets you off into the street, you know, you got that little
Start
bump.
feeling it, like-
That bump. I'm like, I was like,
pupils went zoop.
So that bump was a little, I don't know what just happened here, but
You're hot.
yeah, that bump was like, this is a little
This ain't
different.
normal.
This
Look
ain't
here.
normal bump.
Look
Ain't
here,
normal
buddy.
bump. So we go on the highway. KB at this time lives in Blackwood, so this is a little drive
Right.
from Collinswood to Blackwood. So we on the highway. So we driving, and I'm noticing Henry, right? I'm noticing H. I'm like, I know he's fried because he's driving with two hands. Okay? He's like this on the wheel, bro. No, the thing is, and I'm gonna get to the part. He's driving like this, right? Never drives like that. Anybody who's been in the car with Henry knows this man does not drive like that. He's driving like this. I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, you're high right now, bro. You're fried right now. He's like, bro, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Right? And I'm like, bro, you're driving with two hands. I looked, and then I looked straight. It activated me. The freaking, you know, you got a red light when cars are braking. The light passed me and like the streak follow, like the red light streak follow was like shoo. I'm looking at the light and I'm like, oh my gosh, the red light is following the car. This is crazy right now, bro. I'm out of it. So we go pick up Carrie. We on our way back. We go to Wendy's. I get the 20-piece nugget because I'm hungry. Okay. I eat the nuggets. By the time I get to like nugget like 10 or 12, I'm realizing like I'm fucking these nuggets up and I don't even taste this. Like I don't even taste the nuggets.
Yeah.
The taste of the nuggets is non-existent. It's not there. And I'm like, I don't know if this process is normal. So now,
COVID.
so now I'm going.
COVID tongue.
Now I'm going to other people who may be, activated too. And trying to see if this is a normal procedure. I don't know if taste is supposed to go. Oh, man. So I call somebody, right, to get a ride. Because at this point, I'm trying to go home.
Yeah.
I get to the car. Is this actual real life? Is a real car beeping right now? Explain to the story.
It gotta be.
All right, great audio, car. So I get to the car. The car is beeping like that. I get to the car. I'm sitting in the car. And I realize I'm halfway sitting out of it. And the person's like, bro, what's wrong with you? I was like, man, and went like this. This is what I did. So imagine you say what's wrong with you. I'm gonna do what I did.
What's wrong with you,
man?
He got the door open and shit.
Wide open, not just open, wide open. Legs is out like this, bro. You have to understand, I'm not sitting in the car. My legs are outside of the car, so I'm sideways to this person, bro. I'm like, man.
Oh man.
Just like this, defeated. It was like, yeah, I'll check on you in like an hour.
He just dipped off.
Alright. I go back inside the house. It gets worse, bro. Dorian is fried too. Now there's people in the crib.
Yeah.
If you are a smoker or have been high, you know it's 10 times funnier when there's 20 people in the crib sitting in one spot and only 4 y'all are high and only 4 y'all know y'all high.
Yeah.
It's like an inside joke that nobody knows about. Okay? So now I can't make eye contact with the people who else are fried because I know they know I'm fried.
Yeah.
And I'm over here trying to make sure I'm not looking fried to the people who are not fried.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here like this, and I just remember what gave it away was Carrie coming in like, damn, bro, you ate all 20 nuggets? You ate all 20 nuggets? and then once he high came in, everybody, he high. Oh man, that's it. Blew my shit. All right. And then from that point on, I was like, my mind was spinning. I was like, I don't remember if I threw up, but I had a bad head high. It was just not good. Not good.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That is
So
hilarious.
that was my brownie experience. That was my story time for the brownie experiences.
Bro.
And y'all got anything? What time we at, man?
52.
All right, let's just keep it going. What you about to say?
I was gonna say about my fucking
edible
The
experience.
floor is yours.
yeah, not edible, but like when I had like a crazy head high and I was like done.
Done.
So I was
What
at
year?
Rutgers, right? With my boy Big C,
What year is this?
Charles. This was like this had to be probably like 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2013 maybe. And it was open.
You old, Riik.
College days.
You getting old.
We old too. We graduated 12.
But yeah, so my boy Charles, Big C, was having a party at one of
Y'all got ice cream
the frat
around
houses.
here?
Yeah, bro. They've been coming late.
They robbing people.
They
They come
come
around
late.
this time of night, bro. No way. No way.
Hey, Big Worm, they selling drugs right now.
They snuck up on us. I didn't even hear that gradually come in. It just was there. Like,
You playing the song this time of
you play
night.
the song. It's like 9. It's 9.
yeah.
You serve the peace.
At this point,
Yeah.
nobody trying to hear that shit.
I don't know.
And we are back. I got my napkin here. We got some. We got it. Okay. Yes.
Got the stuff.
Got the stuff.
Got the stuff.
You got the stuff.
I got the stuff.
All right. You make sure you bring it here around 6:05. Was that a good villain voice?
605. Yeah, some. Yeah.
Okay. And then it had to be raspy.
It needs some work. It needs some work.
Need some work.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds like Undertaker.
Sound like you auditioned for Batman and did not get a
Where's the trigger? He ain't giving too hard to say that.
Where is it?
He ain't giving too hard to say that.
Yo.
He was mad as shit at me, yo. Yo, sir. We was just talking off air briefly about I want to just lead off with this because we don't drink milk like that. So I don't want to
milk anymore.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
I don't want to sit there and just say like we start off by talking about drinking milk. Like we don't do that. What are we? 1999. We gotta drink our milk to get our bones stronger, kids.
I used to be able to drink.
Kids
milk,
Illustrated told us to drink milk. No. This is I was putting you on to That's Quick. They used to have fire milk. I brought the pictures up. So these are the flavors they used to have. And actually it wasn't banana. I think it was
Banana.
No, it was vanilla milk and it was the banana strawberry.
Banana strawberry. I only knew of
I
the strawberry
remember
and
bananas.
chocolate.
We used to have those in the lunchroom. You could buy those during
I never bought them.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, you could buy those during lunch. And them Jones was I used to get the vanilla or the banana strawberry. Banana. Strawberry.
That's
And it's
quick.
crack.
Yeah.
But now I can't do that no more. My body is like that ain't it.
You
Cone is already
drink
enough.
a cup of milk, bro. That's a bathroom trip, guaranteed within
Cup
an
of milk,
hour.
that's like
Within the hour.
like poison. You want to know how to slow an adult down? Put milk in this cup.
Milk.
Put milk in this cup and make him drink a cup of that before he go to work. I guarantee he gonna be calling out.
Done.
I'm not even interested in trying to find the right milk that works for me, like the almond milk.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
and
I don't think.
I'm not-
I don't think any human should be just trying to just discover milks that work for their body. I don't think that's a good thing to go after.
I like oat milk. Oat milk.
Oat milk.
Oat.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
oats milk.
You like oats like by itself? Would you
Yeah.
eat oats?
Like with cereal?
You eat oats?
I eat some oats.
You eat that with cereal?
That's
You eat,
oatmeal.
you eat
Nice.
oats with like
Not eating oats.
That's
you can mix it in with
Oats
your
is
like
oatmeal.
berries and shit.
That's like porridge.
It's oatmeal.
You can make your oats in with your
Otis.
What are you, Amish?
your oats.
Otis from Mario got oats. Otis Redding got oats.
With your protein. Your protein in your oats.
He said,
He sound like a motel.
Otis.
He sound like a motel.
Had the mall of oats.
Otis coming to you.
But you said oats what?
Oats with berries. He mixes it with
Yeah,
berries.
and you make a milkshake.
That's an old
smoothie.
fashioned meal,
Make a
bro.
smoothie.
Like you eat that with wooden spoons. Like that's an old fashioned meal.
Wooden spoons porridge.
Yeah, porridge. Like that's basically like what that is.
Oh, that's cream of wheat.
You eat cream of wheat?
Hell no.
It's oatmeal. Y'all keep talking about oatmeal. It's oatmeal.
Bro,
Cream
people
of
call-
wheat
some
is
people,
not
some people call
oatmeal.
it cream of wheat. If you go into a nursing home, it's
Cream of wheat is not oatmeal.
I call it
No,
Avena.
but-
You go into a
Talking
nurse.
about
If you go into a
Oh, oats,
nursing
yeah,
home,
oats
it's
is
cream
oatmeal.
of wheat.
Y'all never had the Spanish cream of wheat, Avena?
Havana?
The Spanish
What is
way.
that?
When you
I'm
put the
trying.
cinnamon
Yo, I
in
gotta keep
there with
learning
the
Spanish. Bro. You
sugar,
gotta help me
put it
learn
on the
Spanish,
stove top.
bro.
That's not oatmeal.
I mean, it's cream of wheat, but the Spanish people
You
call
can
it
speak
Avena.
fluent. You speak fluent. I don't know why I'm asking this question. This is pretty embarrassing. But you speak fluent Spanish, right?
Not fluent. I could. When my
Spanglish.
grandma talks, I can understand, but I
You
can't
have
speak back.
Okay.
Spanglish.
Spanglish. Not even Spanglish. I can't.
I don't
English.
know. I feel like I remember time. I feel like I remember times you've had like Spanish like conversations and spurts in my life around you. I feel like I want to say I saw you. Have
Yeah, I
that.
listen, and I talk back in English.
So I'm I don't know why I feel like I've ever. I feel like
You
I've.
probably heard somebody say, "Do I hablar español?" And I said, "No."
That's not Spanglish. You speaking English. Yeah.
Because I'm
Speaking
mistaking you
English.
for another friend.
I know a couple friends that
Yeah, we got a couple.
They be like,
I wish, man.
they don't know Spanish, but they can understand it. Be like, yeah.
Yeah.
See.
I can't. I'm gonna be in there like translation.
When my grandma talks, that's it. I could.
My grandmom said, well, the only first Spanish words I ever heard in my life was Cállate la boca was the first words I ever heard of Spanish in my life. And I never knew what it meant until... I mean, I could understand because the aggression of what it was said. I knew it was something like, you're not doing the right thing. But then, shut up, came in later on in my life. And, Cállate la boca started to be like, oh, wow, my grandma was telling me to shut my mouth. She was telling me to zip it. All right. Man, how much... I'll save that for another story time. I was gonna talk about what we got, producer. What we got?
Oh yeah,
Hour.
Oh, we got an hour.
Yeah, hour recording.
Oh,
what happened with RP, man?
That was the initial. I was like, man, like I really want to speak on it, but like, man, I'm not ready to speak too much on the situation of it. But I want to definitely send my condolences to
to
PNB.
You can speak on how.
Yeah, no, it ain't got nothing to do with all that. It's just that it's real close to home, and I don't want to just speak in the moment of it. I want to just really honestly kind of take in a little bit more because things are still coming out with the whole situation. So like.
Well, you can speak on his achievements and what.
Yeah, that's what I was going. That's what I was going to lead into as far as just what PNB kind of represented around here and how close home to the situation it was, at least us around here. I know, to be honest, you put me on first with PNB. I think I heard PNB around you first.
Nah, I mean, if I did, I don't remember, but it was the radio.
Because his name was buzzing around the same time, everybody was catching on to him.
Yeah, because he just got out. I remember he just got out of jail, and as soon as he got out, he hit the ground running, and he was doing all shows, and then we got to see him at somebody's show that threw a show. Yeah, somebody threw a show at District 9. Yeah, and we got to see him there, and then I think it was 2 more other places. And he was just he knows exactly what the situation as far as what we were doing coming up. He knew about what the movement. He knew about the artists and what was going on, and just kind of seeing even his first people that was even working with the management wise and stuff like that. We close with some of the people. Even shout out to Arbery and everything. So it's closer than we think as far as the circle that's been around him and just seeing the growth of it. So it's real crazy, bro. It's what the fuck is going on? What's
my first concert? PNB.
For real? Mm-hmm. Your first concert with PNB? That's fire, actually. Mm-hmm. Crazy. I think, and we was just saying too, man, we kind of going extinct in this industry as far as just this business all the time. Especially now more than ever. I probably say in the last year or two. I mean, it don't help with the other shit that's been going on in my life, but in a year or two, family members I've talked to more, cousins and stuff like that, they're way more on to saying be safe and being careful. Mm-hmm. And I'm not dumb to why that's more implied now because of just what I'm around. We already been around a bunch of wild shit. We talked about on the last episode with Gandhi, right, about the freaking even the Stampede situation where we was in A3C and it was literally people were scrunched together with 700 people, or being in Texas and this is before we're about to go on stage, they shooting out. It's and not to say you kind of gotta normalize some of this shit, but that was kind of a symbolism of how wild. And go back to this because right after the shooting, even in Texas, as soon as they got done shooting, we were supposed to perform. They canceled the joint. We just walked to the next spot and nothing happened. We didn't really talk about it ever really again like that. And that's kind of a symbolism of how wild the industry is when it comes into this type of shit, because it be happening and then a month later they forget about the family, forget about all that shit, and people just try to whore out their features or do all the extra shit to use the name, and then it's what are we trying to do with this person's legacy, or are we trying to abuse this person's legacy? I don't know which direction it's going to go into, and I would hope, because I'm a fan of PNB, that it's going to go into actually utilizing what he's been, because I think not only was he a great up and coming songwriter as well as what he's been putting out, but his voice was unique, and I kind of always felt just the way he sang. The older he gets, I think that octave was going to drop a little bit lower and it was going to sound even better. even better. Like sometimes the artists sound better when you can hear how rough they went through life. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
I think that's another reason why people kind of like the ball version of Tupac a little bit. It's because you can hear how pissed off he was in those vocals. Like you can hear all that extra shit now. Even if you don't believe what he's saying, you can hear it. Like he's been through life a lot more. And I feel like P&B, when he was probably coming right back out, like that was probably the time we was about to start getting that balance. Cause when I listen to Lil Baby and all bro, like P&B to me, the singing rap shit, the way he used the auto-tune and all that shit like that, like to me, he's one of those guys I was hearing in 2015, 2016, like what a lot of these flows doing now, this trap pop star vibe that he got with his vocals. Like it's crazy to see how much influence you could still even hear him. I don't know how much the game's going to kind of give him credit at, but Drake even saluted him when it came to that. So it's like, yeah, his melody game was crazy, but I like I said, that's my spiel so far on P&B, and it's definitely an unfortunate fucked up situation that obviously is happening again. And I mean, it's a lot of different situations that's involved in the story. So I'm not gonna speak on something that I don't fully know on, but I definitely wanted to make sure my condolences and flowers go to P&B because he was definitely somebody I'm remember in my career for sure.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, big facts, man. Yeah, man. I don't even want to hold this up too long, man. To be honest with you, I feel good. How y'all feel so far? How y'all
Feel good.
Feel good about what we talked about
Good to
today,
be back,
man?
man. It's good to be back.
Right. New studio, man. We christened them. We chilled out here. We got some Mr. Softy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the ice cream came right on time because I was fried, and I ate my ice cream on the side. But this, yeah, man. This has been the rare one himself, man. Kev Rodgers. I've been here with my dogs, my brothers here. Tapped In Podcast, Cass. That's a nice little Tapped In Podcast, Cass. Yeah. To my left, over here, no more caddy corner. This is the guy who I played running back, fullback with. That's the relationship we got. He said that he got CTE for my yards. I mean, I'm not condoning that. But you know, Apex. My other guy over here who's been working with me as far as the creative process of stuff, and also was one of the main designers behind this beautiful piece of merch that you see right now that is dedicated towards my project that I've recently dropped called Don't Get Cuffed in the Summer, which is out on all platforms. Y'all should go check that out because it's
absolutely.
I've been getting some good reviews. People been definitely hitting me up. It's like, yo, this is probably one of your best projects, bro. This is your vibe you on right now. You feel what I'm saying? That's splat. That's splat. And if you watching too, let us know what videos y'all want to see us do, because I'm definitely going to be doing some videos from this project. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you all shout out to the producer too behind there, making sure we look well and sound well. Robert, and the AKA cameraman with a 3_. Did I say that right? Did I say 3 with a with an underscore at the end of it? Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I don't know if I'll be getting that right.
No, you do.
Okay, good. I'm getting the hang. I'm getting the hang of it. But yeah, it's been a Tapped In Podcast, and I hope to see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.